Guys and ground folks, it is Monday morning. I'm on the way to another heat maintenance. And guys, one thing about me, I like to start my Mondays on fire. If I'm doing estimates, if I'm doing installs, if I'm following up, whatever the case is, guys, I need one domino to fall. I don't need like a perfect Monday, but I need at least one domino to fall. And that psychologically, that helps me set the tone for the rest of the week. But guys, this is an existing maintenance customer. I know we came out here a bunch of times. She only has a heat-only furnace. I believe this is an 80% furnace. But I'm about to go here now. I actually just pulled up. So I'm about to get my stuff ready and go inside. And I will see y'all when I get inside. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. All right, guys. I'm downstairs. And you didn't miss much. Of course, I turned the thermostat on and checked my supply to make sure that this thing was working. And let me turn the light on here so you can see. This is a 100,000 BTU, 80% furnace. And this customer had a 16 by 20, I believe, filter in here. I just went to the truck and had to get another one. Where's the arrow? Here we go. Just put the new filter in. And as far as work that was done out here, I believe the capacitor and the igniter was replaced years prior. But the good thing is this customer got maintenance done annually. So I believe this furnace is like close to 10 years, but she got this unit cleaned on time and every year. So this definitely is in better condition than most 80% furnaces, 10 plus years old. But what I'm gonna do is just clean as much surface dust as I can from around the burners. And that's why I got my rag and my simple green and my brush. Not much to it. Also, I'm gonna take the port off that inducer. We'll take the inducer port, take the hose off here, and I like sticking thermostat wire inside the port because with 80% furnaces over time, you could have crud and build up inside that port. And if that happens, you could have intermittent pressure switch faults. So I like doing that. It only takes 2 seconds to do just to eliminate any potential recalls. And here's the flame sensor. I'm taking this out and we clean it. And guys, with our procedures with heat maintenances, we do check flame sensors for microamps, but for the most part, guys, remember the point of the maintenance is to avoid breakdowns. We also clean these flame sensors preventatively, but even after cleaning the flame sensor, if we see heavy discolorment like how you see here, let me take this out. Then at that point, guys, it's best to preventatively recommend replacing the sensor. Because once again, guys, once you start having flame sensor issues, it's already too late. This is going to happen at the customer's inconvenience. And I looked at our records. The only 2 items that was replaced was the igniter and the capacitor. But once again, guys, knowing that this unit is 10 years old and we already tried cleaning, well, we already cleaned this flame sensor a bunch of times, but we'll certainly bring this to the customer's attention. And I do have another one here just to show you how this is supposed to look. See that? And this may not seem like much, but once again, guys, we want to avoid potential breakdowns. So even cleaning this thing, being that it's looking like this, I certainly want to bring this to the customer's attention. Focus this camera here. Hold on. So, all right, guys, let me bring this to the customer's attention. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I just came from speaking with the customer, and they want to get this done. And once again, guys, this is a 10-plus-year-old sensor, so this is considered a maintenance item. We don't expect one flame sensor to outlast the whole furnace. Every furnace is going to go through at least one capacitor, one igniter, one sensor. And the best thing we can do, guys, is if we're on a maintenance, you want to try your best to clean the equipment, and most importantly, bring things up to the customer's attention before they start to have issues, because once the domino effect starts, there's really no stopping it. So the only thing you can do is avoid it by catching things before they break down. But this is a 1.4, or what is this? 1.45. Yep, see the amps there? This is a 1.45. And we're at a 1.2, which is good. I'm gonna turn the switch off again. I'm gonna clean this port, put my new sensor in, and I'm also gonna check that cap below as well. Let me do that, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright guys, I cleaned my port, and my 7.5 microfarad cap is still within range. So right now, I'm just going to fire this up a few times, and we are good to go. I'm just waiting for my blower motor to kick in, and we're good. But yeah guys, with 80% furnaces, after a while, there can only be but a handful of things that can come back to screw you over on the maintenance. For one, definitely checking those inducer ports, checking the flame sensor, and most importantly, checking the cap, because if you guys didn't come out here in the spring to check this cap, remember, this blow motor in the furnace runs year round, but this customer doesn't have AC, so we only check this cap once a year, since we only come out once a year in the fall. But like I said guys, since this is an 80% furnace, this doesn't produce water. Most importantly, you just want to keep everything as clean as possible, and you want to keep rust and dust away from all your controls, and most importantly, keep things away from your circuit board. That is why a clean filter is going to be the best way to keep the inside of this furnace as clean as possible. And of course, having us come out to do the maintenance on top of replacing that filter, this customer is going to be in good hands. But yeah guys, there you have it. Heat maintenance, 80% furnace. Everything was clean except that flame sensor. We put a new flame sensor in, replaced the filter, cleaned the port, checked the inducer motor for amps, cleaned the burners, and we are good to go. Alright guys, I gotta pack up and rock out. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.